Hey, MCF music team, Mike here. Hey, just wanted to shoot you a quick little video here. If you're rolling in and I am not available, let's go ahead and show you how to turn the system on. This is set up for a small group. So we've got our little Mackie manual mixing board hooked into the system. So here's how it works. Let's walk it down the aisle and get things turned on and see what happens. So when we're coming in, first thing we want to do is come around the side here and flip on the main stage light, which is right here if you can't see it, but that's the switch, and that gives you a little bit of view of what's going on here. Second switch, we're going to reach over this rail. We're going to look right down here, and there's the button. That's the main power for everything on stage. So flick button number 2. That then lights up everything, including the cross, powers everything up. And that's number 2. Number 3, we come around and here is our sub and our main speaker here. So we're going to reach down and we're going to turn on the sub. So if you look down there, you can see where the power comes in, and there's a little switch right next to it. See the blue light? Come up to this speaker, turn on number 2. Okay, then we're going to walk across to the other main speaker, do the same thing. Gotta kneel down right here, reach down till you see where the switch is. There's the blue light, and then back up to here, power on. Beautiful. Okay, now we're gonna head up on stage and we'll see what we have here. Okay, let's take a look at the board. When you first walk up, the power lights will be on, and what you want to see here is that your main inputs are all the way down. That'll keep the audio noise out as you're setting things up. When you're ready to go ahead and bring mains up, you just can bring it right up to the red marks here, which will get you a good starting point for the house volume. If it's too loud or not loud enough, you can make an adjustments to everything there. The channel inputs are all set. We're going to start with the wireless with the black, and then the wireless with the gray knob. Those are the little colored caps on the bottom of the microphones. One acoustic guitar, the keyboards are in. The Countryman is the wireless headset that the pastor uses, and then computer audio is coming from the back there in case you need to present. The settings that we have here are probably a pretty good general mix, but again, you guys will need to set those volumes once you start practicing and figuring out what sounds best to you. What currently is set up is the monitors that are on the front stage here. Those two are coming right out of that main speaker over there, which means you're hearing what the house is hearing, but you have control over the volume. In fact, this monitor right here is the only one that I have lined in right now. It should give you plenty of monitor. As I was testing, that monitor had a terrible hiss and hum in it. We don't want to use it, so that one is there. And then Nancy has her side monitor running the same way. So the keyboard is set back to general purpose, which means all the sounds are coming right out of the keyboard and going directly into the board. So everything hopefully will be simple. Once you're set and ready to go, the guitarist is going to be center stage here. That is going to be the direct box for the guitar player. The cable comes out. It's already set up here, so you can just plug your guitar in and you're good to go. Again, operating this, right now it's in mute, so you can see where the amber light is on, but if we kick it off, now we've got active sound. So super important, you're in charge of muting your own instrument, and so that it doesn't make sounds when you're moving around. But the cool news is it activates the tuner as well, and so green lights going to the left, that means you're flat, so you need to tighten your string, bring it back up, and the minute you've got all the lights heading towards the center, that means your string is in tune. It automatically selects each one, so you can start with your E and just work on down the other 5 strings. And then once you're ready to play, take it off of mute and you're good to go. Microphones work just the same, right? So you're just gonna hold down the on button for about a second. Green light is on, check, check, check. And then you're gonna, again, be in charge of your own mute. So when you leave the riser and are coming up and down, make sure you turn your microphones off so that you don't have any of that sound in the system. Okay, so now everything's up. Now we just finished worship. Let's go through the shutdown process. And we're going to start again over here at the board. We're going to come over. We're going to bring our main levels all the way out. And then we're going to go to our main speakers and we're going to shut those down on the first. So same thing. You're going to come over here, flip the top button, reach down, shut off the sub, travel to the other side, do the same thing, button off there, reach down here, turn that button off, excellent. And then you can just travel around the side and we're gonna hit the main power strip, okay? So we're gonna reach in here, turn that off, that shuts down the stage, everything's good. Last but not least, hit the light switch and then you're out of here. I hope that worked. That was a one take, so hopefully that'll be helpful to you guys. Blessings, have a great worship.